Welcome back to my garage, aka The Lair, and I'm McBake, aka Noodles. Now today we're back in my garage doing a fun little project. As most of you know, I just picked up my Husky toolbox. It's a really nice toolbox, got it for a great price. It's a matte black toolbox with gloss black pulls on the drawers, which is about the universal look for Husky. However, it's not the universal look for US General. And I'm a little OCD, I like everything to match. So today, we actually have a fun project. We are going to vinyl wrap this US General cart to be matte black. So, what do I have here? Some matte black vinyl wrap. We're going to wrap this entire cart with. Along with the wrap, we have gloss black spray paint. I'm going to go ahead and spray paint the drawer pull with the gloss black, maybe the casters as well. We have some flat black Rust-Oleum spray paint. That I'm actually going to take out all of these carriage bolts, paint the tops of those flat black to go along with the vinyl wrap look. I'm hoping the paint holds up on those bolts. If not, I'm prepared to just go buy a package of black carriage bolts and replace them all. But we're going to try the cheaper alternative first. And then some tools to go along with it. Of course, we got a socket and ratchet to take this cart apart. If that's not enough, I did bring my 1/4" impact. And then my Snap-on Torch 300. That'll just be to heat up the vinyl wrap, kind of contoured around the corners. And then anytime you're working with vinyl, you need some fresh razor blades. So I got some for my knife, as well as a couple of fresh, just standard razor blades. So the first thing we're going to do is give this thing a bath with some Dawn dish soap and water, try to get all the grease and oil off of it. And then we'll rub it down with some rubbing alcohol. That should just give the vinyl a good, clean surface to adhere to. Take everything apart, spray paint the bolts, spray paint the door pull, and then we're going to try to vinyl wrap this thing. Hopefully it goes good, hopefully it looks good, but either way, we're about to find out. Let's get started. First step here, we are going to mix up some Dawn dish soap and some water so that we can give this thing a nice little bath, try to get all the oil and grease off. So we're going to fill up our bucket, grab our sponge, and give it a quick bath. Alright, and now that all the oil and grease is off, thanks to that Dawn dish soap bath we just gave it, we're actually going to rub it down with some 91% isopropyl alcohol. This is going to really clean the surface. That way that vinyl wrap will have a good, solid, clean surface to really adhere to. So we're going to take our lint-free microfiber cloth and just rub this thing down real quick. Alright, so now that it's all wiped down and cleaned, I'm actually going to disassemble it. Once I have it laid out in pieces, I'm going to spray paint a few parts, and then get them all laid out to start wrapping. Update. I am disassembling my box, and then this happened. Yeah, works good. Could I take it off? Oh, nothing. Spinning freely. Keep in mind, I bought these September 29th, and today is October 9th. That is the third tool from Harbor Freight that broke on me in, I don't know, like 10 days. The 1/2" ratchet broke. My 3-jaw oil filter clamp broke. And now my 1/4" ratchet broke. Not even anything hard. Taking this bolt off. I'm sorry, taking this nut off right here. And now it spins freely. So, thanks Harbor Freight. I'll be seeing you soon. Alright, it took about 20 minutes, but I have the tool cart completely disassembled, all stripped down. All the parts laid out. You can see right back here, I have all the nuts and bolts and everything organized, ready to go back on. So before we start vinyl wrapping, we got some spray painting to do. So let's go check it out. Alright, on the drawer pull, I was going to take it off to paint it, but it was being stubborn, so I thought, the heck with it, I'll just tape it off. But you can see I have all the bolts here organized, ready to be painted, the drawer pull. And then I did decide to go ahead and paint the casters black as well. The ones on the Husky box are gloss black, so I'm going to paint these gloss black as well. Are they going to hold up? I really doubt it. With how much of a beating these go through every day, I'm sure this paint will be peeling in a month, if not sooner. When the time comes and I can't stand it anymore, I'll run to Harbor Freight, grab some black ones to replace them with. But until then, the heck with it. If you're going to do it, go all the way. So I'm going to paint those as well in gloss black. So, let's get started. Alright, first coat of paint is on. The bolts I sprayed with the flat black. The drawer pull, a nice glossy black. And then the casters in glossy black as well. I just did the first coat, did a really heavy coat. I'll probably do 3 real heavy coats, to be honest, just to try to keep peeling and flaking to a minimal. Hopefully it works out. But now for the real fun part, the vinyl wrap. Alright, that's the black pull handle. Now throw a strip across the top, cover the front, and then we'll have that top box back together. Painting. We have finished up the vinyl, so let's check out everything before final assembly. Now, the roll of vinyl I got, it wasn't nearly as big as I had hoped, so instead of wrapping everything, really the only thing I got to wrap was the main box, which that'll still look good. I mean, yeah, it's still gonna come out really nice. Alright, so here's the support legs, plain, just how they were. Here's the side rails where like screwdrivers and stuff are held in. Got that wrapped up. That I ended up having to use a little bit of scrap, so it's kind of bubbly. Same with the handle. The handle I kept gloss because it's like a pull, but then the bottom brackets that actually attach to the toolbox. I did wrap those. Give it a little bit of contrast. And of course all the nuts, those got sprayed black. So just that alone is going to change the whole look of the box without the little silver rivets everywhere. This is the box itself. You can hardly tell, but it is now matte black with a gloss black door pull. I didn't get to the lid, not enough material, but that's okay. I think I'm actually going to get a toolbox liner and like double-side glue that on top of there. So the inside, exactly how it was. No different there. But I did get the box wrapped. There's a little ridge right here that's causing some bubbles. I'll live with that. And then the black door pull. I mean, nope. Locked it. Just having that, again, it's going to change the look of the entire box. The sides all wrapped. The two trays, keeping them gloss because I didn't have enough wrap. And then the casters. Painting those black. They still work good. Still spin around good. I don't know if that paint will hold up, but we'll find out. Alright, now we are on to assembly. Alright, y'all. It's finished. Look how much better it looks just in all black. Getting rid of the silver pole. The silver drawer pull, sorry. Getting rid of those silver rivets. Those bolts, the silver casters are gone. All blacked out. Funny thing is you can't really tell the difference between the matte black vinyl and all the gloss. But either way, it looks much, much better. All blacked out. It's going to look a lot better sitting next to the Husky box. Now, the vinyl wrapping, before I go to the back, it was going really well. I mean, these are all good and flat. There's some bubbles right on that ridge. Nothing I can do about that. This side, that up there, that's wrapped. This is wrapped right here. See if I can get that in the light. Looks good. And then you get to the back. And that's when I was getting a little impatient. It doesn't look awful, but there are those creases right there. I don't know what I can do about those. That's when you just start getting frustrated. Not frustrated, just impatient. I mean, I have other things to do, so I was getting a little impatient on that. Same thing with this bottom piece. We'll flip this way towards the light. That up here looks all good, and then you go down here. And if you can see those creases in there. That I'm not that worried about. I have tools that I stuff right there. That will be covered. But the back, that won't be as covered. So no, there's tiny strips of vinyl left. If it drives me crazy, there's a nice crease right here that I can cut along. And then I'll just re-vinyl that bottom section. I really might do that. But anyway, look how much better it looks. All blacked out. I'm excited to get back to the shop. Have it compared. Having it sit next to my Husky. Alright everyone, I know I didn't go into a lot of in-depth explaining how to do this, how to do that. But there's some clips in there. You see me where I use the torch. You see me using a float. It's actually a grouting float, but it's a nice, soft rubber surface to use just right across vinyl. Getting that back piece might drive me a little crazy. We'll see how well the paint holds up on the bolts and on the casters. But hey, it looks really good. And you know, it's always nice customizing something, making it your own a little bit. And it's going to look great next to my Husky. So here's what I need your guys' help for. The Husky keychains, they come with the little Husky emblem. I wish I would have brought one, but they're all in the shop. I kind of want to stick it right there so it matches my box. It'll say Husky. And it's pretty cringy, rebranding one thing as another thing. Putting Husky on a US General box, I don't know, rebranding. I just don't like it. But I do like matching. And it's not like I'm trying to put Snap-on on it, you know? If anything, I'm going to a less liked brand. Going from US General to Husky. It's like going from BMW to Audi. So I don't know. I'm still up in the air about that. Either way, whether I put the Husky on there or not, the US General is not going to go back up. Nah, I think we're done with that. So until next time, I will see you back here on my channel for who knows what. I still have that toolbox review coming up, as well as a full toolbox tour. Get this back to the shop, get it filled up with some tools, and see how everything holds up. Until next time, I'm McBake.